Open your ears.
Direction for your ambitions.
New narrative. It's the community coalition. Yo,
Intervention.
we've been
Slapping
too long.
No more slipping.
Unity in the community. That's how we empowerment.
Knowledge is wealth. Let's wise up.
No more fighting as individuals.
We municipal. Change the forecast.
Why?
It's the podcast to listen to.
You got a vision?
We got a vision.
Let's make it visible.
We gotta fight for our rights.
And then enlist me, all bite, no bar, real talk 360.
All the way around.
Yeah. We've been going for a while.
Life. Living life. Living life. Summertime, baby. Summertime.
Oh man, I seen the Jazzy Jeff mix of all the summertime songs. Have you ever heard that, man?
No.
Oh yeah, no. I kind of switched to Apple Music.
Share
for
it.
a little bit, man. Go to it.
Share that.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, Jazzy Jeff.
Straight up, man.
Legend. What up?
We back.
What's happening?
We ain't been here in 2 weeks, but we back. Sometimes you gotta take a rest, man. Well, you know, when I was young, I used to do this. I could do 5 things, 6 things in a day. Man, but you know, try to do 5, 6 things in a day, be a family man and raise some kids, man. That thing gonna weigh heavy on you.
Well,
You know what I'm saying, man? Today I was working. I had Morgan and Jamal with me, so everything I had to do, they had to come with me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
my baby Morgan, she always hungry.
at that age.
She always hungry. She started looking at me like, I said, "What's wrong?" Nothing. I said, "Something's wrong."
Something wrong.
Nothing. I said, "You hungry?" First she said no. I said, "Are you hungry?" Yes.
Yeah.
Party people, okay, Tori, I see you stay with me. Please tag somebody that you know. Listen to this tonight.
Like,
we gonna
follow,
go down,
subscribe.
man.
Like,
I
follow,
like this.
Subscribe, share.
My name is Jamel Lai. This is 119 Media Group. We shooting this show, Real Talk 360.
Come on with
where
us.
you can say anything, we can do anything, say anything. You know why? Because we don't got no sponsors. You know how
Ain't nobody bought us yet. Ain't nobody bought us.
And there's gonna have to be terms when you buy it.
Believe that.
That's why we got a financial literacy dude with us today on the corner television day. Eric, what's good, man?
What's going on? What's going on? How we doing?
Man, tell the people your name, man.
My name is Eric McCauley. I am from New York. I am a financial literacy consultant.
All right. Tell the people what you do for the people.
Oh man, I'm a business maker. You know what I mean? You trying to grow your business, scale your business. I'm here for it. That's what I do. I help all kind of people, all kind of businesses of all sizes. So.
All right, yo, I'm just want to tell you, I'm his manager. To get to him, you got to come through me. You know what I'm saying? I can't just let everybody get to him.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at
Hey,
you.
no scams, just plans. That's all. That's what
you gotta do. Do what you gotta do too.
Yo, what's up, Corey Grant?
Man, everything's good, man. Life is wonderful. You know, getting to see family, friends, spend times with people, man, and just live and love and enjoy the summer, man. Just enjoying the summer.
Man, it's hot. Straight up.
Ooh, old man went the hell on as long as he could. It was cool for a long time. Yeah. But July came.
Change things.
July came through and it's coming through. Man,
So what's up with the little ones,
man,
man?
they all over the place. One's in volleyball. She's taking a liking towards volleyball. So, we putting her in the environments where she can, learn as much as she can and try and get some action on that volleyball court. And she's doing her thing in the camp this week. And the other one is just similar to your little girl, just eating up everything around the house. I mean, like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, you might as well say. It's just, you buy it and it's already open before I can. Nah, but it's just girl dad, man. It's a beautiful thing, and like I said, looking forward to seeing some of my classmates over there from the swamp. We're getting together, man. Coming up on 30 years high school class reunion.
What year you graduate?
96. So they starting to plan, man. That's how thorough it is,
So I
man.
thought you about 34. Man, I ain't been in high school 34. I don't know, because I ain't go a lot, man. So I don't know which year to go by.
I finished it,
I didn't go. They sent me to that other
96,
school, man.
Looking forward to seeing them, man. It's going to be
96.
Yes,
I was
sir.
already in trouble.
So what I tell you, that's the interesting thing about your story, man. That's what I was interested in,
Hey,
but I was totally different.
Hey, I was in the military, so.
Oh,
around that
see,
time,
look, that's another spin.
Yeah,
that's why we always got different stuff to talk about,
But
man,
you know what? I was always on post. I wasn't in the military. Shoot, I went to KU for K-State for 4 years, but I ain't never enrolled, man.
Hey, man, them some of my coolest people. Because a lot of people
Straight
was at
up.
Francis, man. I thought they went to school there. Then I found out, I was just on campus. Dog.
Yeah, man. Shoot, man.
Word. Yeah.
That's how it be.
Yo, and sitting in front of me, the DJ.
Hey, this your boy Team.
DJ.
This your boy Team, Mr. 973 to the 843. I'm here in the building as always, man. Hey, man, I missed this, yo. I ain't gonna lie, I missed this. I missed this. I
Still
definitely missed it.
honeymooning.
Oh yeah. You know, for a little bit. But listen, it's a great time to be alive, man. I love like so much, man. I swear, it's like
I'm telling you, man.
It's as you get older and mature, it gets fun.
Yeah.
For all y'all young people listening, man, as you get older and mature, it gets fun.
Yeah.
Man, I'm definitely having fun right now, man.
Yeah.
Love it. And for all my people that I tag, man, please come in. We need y'all comments tonight, man. We got some interesting
Dope.
topics tonight.
Sure do.
Hey, yo. Hey, thank you, Tori. Thank you, Tori. I appreciate it. Yo, hey, give it props to Jamel. Jamel took some excellent pictures. Like I said last time I was on here. Jamel the shooter, man.
And they
Look
keep
at him.
coming.
Listen. Them pictures is fire.
Yes. Yo, if y'all need some pictures, man, holla at me, man. I got it.
This guy, man.
I got it. Hey, yo, check this out, man. You said life was good, right?
Yes.
And I
Great,
wanted to
man.
get on that
Bless,
because, you know, every day you see people and they be like, "How you doing?" They be like, "Yo, I'm maintaining." Oh, how you doing, man? I can't complain. But that's some bullshit.
Yes.
Cause you can't complain, man.
Yeah, that's what I tell them when they say that. I be like,
Yeah,
you can.
you can't complain.
And if I have time, I'll say, I'll listen. It ain't gonna help nobody. Yes, it will, because sometimes talking about it and just getting it off do help.
Yeah, but some people want to complain.
Yeah,
I don't think they want to
yeah.
complain.
I ain't gonna listen
But
to you do
but
it
you know
every
how
day.
you shock them? I've been shocking people. They, yo, how you doing? I say, hey, man, life's great. And then they say they be like, you have to explain more. Life's great. And why do you? I think we as a people got to. How you doing? Maintaining.
Cliche.
I know my mom on here, so I can't cuss. Man, forget maintaining, man. Forget maintaining, man. We had to maintain when we ain't had no rights. We had to maintain that situation.
Yes.
Now, looks like me and my man E was talking today, the financial advisor of the crew. Do what you want to do, man.
Yes.
Do what you want to do. Have the fun that you want to do, and don't feel some type of way if somebody asks you about your life. You say it's great, and maybe theirs not great. It's not your fault.
No.
And that's just another way of somebody putting their limits and their situations on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for a minute, you know, I'm blessed to have the things that I do have, but you could say that. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to offend anybody. But shit, man, life's great.
Yeah.
And it don't got to be money.
No, it don't.
And it don't only got to be financial. But if you could, and it took me a long time because, you know, I used to always think that I'm going to get up every morning, right?
Yeah, you take it for granted.
Yeah.
And then you start hearing the stories, seeing the posts, reading the news clippings, and getting the phone calls that is people not only that you care about, but people that you knew and people who are your age.
Yeah. Oh, that's what get me, man.
When you be like, yo, I grew up with them. Or yo, we the same age. And as real as it gets is when they have a, you know, whether it's a heart attack or a car accident, and it's just, you know, puts things in perspective real quick.
Yeah,
Just
man,
like
so-
that, man.
But
It be happy.
But you know the funny thing is though is it's like life is kind of like backwards because you remember like when you was a child, you know, you had rules and regulations you had to follow because your parents, if your parents was in the household, whoever was your guardian at the time told you couldn't do this. I can't wait to be grown to do this. And then when you get grown, you still put rules and regulations on yourself.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what I mean?
I remember wanting to couldn't wait till I turned double digits. I wanted to be 10. Then I wanted to be 13.
Yep.
Then it was 16.
Yep.
Then it was 18. It's 21. And then 25. And then after that, everything just started.
Moving fast.
Oh my God, man. I mean, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
You know what? I woke up when I was 25 and realized that I didn't know everything I thought I knew.
You did what?
I woke up my 25th birthday and figured out I didn't know all the things that I thought I knew.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, man. But just yesterday at 24, it seemed all good. But today when I'm 25, that didn't make sense.
Yeah. Yep.
Perspective change, man.
That didn't make sense at all.
Yeah, like I said, it's stuff that we do, man. It's so crazy. Like even with the factor of, like I said, being young, you lie because you want to get a punishment, you get in trouble. But as an adult, why are you lying? Who's gonna chastise you?
Yeah,
or who's
man.
gonna spank you? Why
That's
lie
why,
now?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
like that
My mind made up a long time
yeah,
ago.
like
man. I
why?
ain't
What's the
lying
sense
to
of that?
nobody no more.
Perspective.
I ain't
yeah,
carrying that stress.
yeah. Like what's the sense of that?
Remembering what I told, when I told, who nah.
You know why you lied?
Nah. I
Because you care about what other people think.
got through with that alone. And that's why I started doing this
Yeah.
over 2 decades ago. And those who know me know.
But people
Yeah.
don't. But people don't care about what you think sometimes.
To you.
Oh yeah, man, and they should.
But
they
when
should
they
care
do
about
ask,
what you think.
But when they do ask, I take pride in that because they know I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna tell them the truth, good, bad, and different.
Man, the truth is not welcome these days.
Well, that's probably why my questions have gone down. Because you
Man,
get the truth.
If you tell people the truth these days, sometimes it offends them, and then the favorite comeback is that's your truth. So how do you determine the truth and your truth? No, I said that's your truth because your truth. When you accept your truth and put it on somebody, the situation, you don't have to be accountable for what you said, for what they said, because they already told you. You just didn't take it.
Oh, I hold them accountable. That's why the conversation is entertaining to me, because anything you say can and will be used against you
In the court of the law.
Yeah, I mean,
Plead the fifth, man. Just don't say nothing,
hey,
man. Straight up.
for real.
Plead
Yeah,
the
man.
fifth.
You know why you in that situation? If you retract your steps,
Yeah.
you know why. Mm-hmm. And now that's your truth.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, but then people won't never admit to it though. They don't never admit that they're wrong. Admit that they lied. They don't never admit. Nobody can't confront that. They can't confront a lie.
You know that always, when you pointing your finger, how many fingers are pointing
back
at you?
at you? Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people take that lie and ride it all the
That's
way,
it.
man.
And that's
All
you.
the way.
And
What's up,
that's
Tal?
you.
All
And
the
that's
way through.
you.
Yep.
And that's you. But don't ask me to entertain or value your lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not when you ask me. The question is to me. It's like somebody getting mad at you for saying no. I thought it was a yes or no question.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And and if somebody lied to you these days, it's detrimental to me. If you lie to me,
Oh yeah.
Because you ain't got,
yeah, I'm like, yo,
that's a
Yeah.
flaw. That's
we
a
about 40. You
big
lied.
flaw. Yeah. We over 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop
You just
playing.
couldn't tell me the truth.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dog.
If you lied about this, what else you lied about?
Oh, man.
Yeah. It
And
makes you question it. Makes you question it.
it's your actions.
Yeah.
Question it.
Only thing if they lie about their football, basketball numbers, I'll in high school, I'll probably let them have it because they got excited. They went from 10 points a game to 22 and 11 rebounds. Go ahead, brother.
Nah.
Straight up, man. Go ahead, brother. Yo,
No.
you know what I'm saying? Yo,
I'm gonna find somebody your age.
Straight up,
I'm gonna
man.
find somebody your age. I'm gonna ask Ron about you.
Straight
I'm
up,
gonna hold
man.
that to you.
Yo, man, put the 2 on the 10, man.
You know, you ain't got to
I think
lie.
that's the worst type of lie though. When the person, when you lie
Exactly.
to a person, and you know they wasn't there, so you gonna lie about what your shit. That's the worst type of lie. I'd rather you lie to me about something that I possibly know instead of me knowing like, okay, that's like me saying, because I'm not from here. I come here, I say, yo, I was a star running back at such and such. I had 7 touchdowns one game and all this other stuff. And you're gonna semi believe it until you hear the stats. You're like, come on, man, why this guy lying to me? Like he ain't even from here. Who we know up there that's even checked this? You know what I mean? There's no fact check there. So it's like that's the worst type of lie ever, to lie about something that we wasn't even around for. It didn't know you. We didn't go to school with you. You know what I mean? That's the worst type of lie.
Corny.
I feel like
Full of 'em.
yeah, yep.
Corny.
I feel like you trying to get my approval or me to be your friend if you lie about something in your past. Like,
And it's funny how it always somehow, not even at that point in time, but somehow it always comes to the light.
yeah, it does. It does.
Might be a year later. Might be 2 years later.
Or even listen, this is how you figure it out. If they lie about some sports thing, you be like, all right, come, you know, we be balling at such and such. Won't you come out and play? And they're like, I'm gonna come check you. They'll never show up, or when they do come, they don't show you no type of skills that show that they scored 22 points.
Fell off a long way. It's a long fall off. Fell off long. It's a long way. Yeah.
Hey, yo. That's it, man. That's crazy. But you know what, man? It's something I'm not even gonna introduce it. I know you people out there, you see it says, how are ladies smarter than men, but choose the wrong one and then blame it on the man. Check this out. Oh man.
Y'all say we not smart, y'all say we not smooth. So how do these that's not smart, not smooth, not keep finessing you? How? If it's not you, how do that's not smart? How do that don't do, don't give you, how they keep getting over on you? Who is it? If it's not smart, if we got no game, if we don't know how to cheat, who is it? Like, I'm not trying to be rude, I'm saying y'all not betting these, bruh. Y'all do invest. You let him tell you he got some plans for you and you start investing immediately. Y'all don't require no type of evidence for, you know what I'm saying? Like, who was you before you got here? What do you provide yourself? Do you feel safe in your own skin? Hey, like, what is that? Y'all don't have none of these answers from nobody, and then y'all come back outside and talk about it's a shortage. Beloved, you never had the answers to the test.
What do you think about that, fellas?
Sounds mean with it. Got a whole nother scheme with it.
Been saying that. I've been saying that.
What you been saying, man?
Props to the brother, man. I mean, he got a platform where he can say it like that. But any female who's a friend of mine and they know who they are, if we had these real conversations, whether it was a coworker or associate, family member, that's something that I've always said. You're in control, and you matured earlier than me, right? Mm-hmm. So you've been smarter than me. You've been smart for a longer period of time than I have, right? Mm-hmm. So you're in control. You're smarter, yet you keep making those types of decisions. And make sense.
Yeah, and I think it's also based off because you know what, as human, our attraction to people is always going to be physical first, but with that, that's what sometimes clouds a lot of women judgment. Is the physical and the attributes that they got presented with. So clouds their judgment. So say for instance, it's a certain type of man they want to deal with. He got to be this height or this weight, and he got to have something. So he comes upon and he driving this type of car. So now that clouds your judgment because now you're not looking for.
But that's not happening to someone who's mature.
You're right. In some aspects, it might be in a little bit. It might taint it. It might not cloud their full judgment. It might taint it. Because if that's something that you think that you can never obtain, and then all of a sudden you see it and you get it, now that might be clouding your judgment a little bit. You might be saying, you know what? And then when you realize it, you get mature enough to say, oh, this is not what it's presenting to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
okay.
it can happen. Yeah. It can happen.
I mean, it does.
Yeah, it does happen.
It can happen because it happens more often than not.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
right.
for even like I said, friends, family members. Somehow, and a lot of the times, a kid gets involved.
Yeah,
or some children get involved.
Yeah, and then also, another thing too is also depends on the situation that they met. You got to think about it. If you see your attraction and you're intoxicated, now that probably escalated, elevates it. Anything can happen. Like so, it's all about the situation that they meet the person. I think if the person is actually mature, as you say, your friends and stuff is female friends is mature and they know that they got a standard that they want in their life. More than likely, if they meet them in a sober setting or meet them in a setting where they know for a fact that this person is not good for me, they're not gonna get caught up. But some people meet people in the wrong type of setting where they feel vulnerable, maybe they feel lonely, or they see something that they feel that they think is attractive. So then they go ahead and they get bamboozled. Like I said, because of that man.
That must be what's going on.
Yeah.
If you're smart, now listen what I'm saying.
As smart as you say you are.
If you're smart, that's not going to happen. As smart
as you think you are.
But if you're emotional, that's going to happen.
And I think that outweighs the smartness. Emotions outweigh the smartness for real.
And
for
obviously it does because you're going to put yourself in an environment where you, like you were saying, I can be manipulated.
Yeah.
So check this out. Okay.
When you know, it's obvious we not lying. Mm-mm. Most dudes make it obvious when we out in the club, when we out there. You know what we out there for.
Mm-hmm.
But these days it's before the club because dating and interaction.
You're right because
it's a whole different thing.
Oh, it ain't even
So now I can get you before the club because I can slide in your DM and
Text you.
put my best picture up there when I'm fresh out the barbershop.
Filters.
I got it. If you got a
What I
nice
just said.
whip,
Yeah. What I just said, yeah.
If you got a nice whip, take it in front of the whip.
Or a cool relative in town.
Yeah. So and so check this. And a lot of times,
Nice
especially,
rental.
I see when they a lot of stuff I see now is it's a lot of, you know, people dating in other towns and things like that, other cities.
Oh yeah, because you can, social media, the world wide web.
So I can portray to be somebody, and when you do come for that weekend, I get an Airbnb.
Yep. You can hold up that persona.
I get it, your homeboy Lamborghini from Turo.
If I want to keep the lot
Right?
going,
Yep.
No,
if I want to keep, yeah.
no, because see, I'm thinking, and I'm putting myself in a dating with the internet these days. I'm thinking, yo, I just want to do this. So you spend all that money just to do this, right? Mm-hmm. So now in your mind, I'm thinking all those standards that you say that you have to have, he showed you in that 1 week, weekend. So now he's fooled you. You fell for it without doing proper investigation. But now once he run game on you, whose fault is it? Is it that man's fault or is it your fault?
I think it's the woman's fault. I'm like I said, I'm married, but I still think it's women's fault because I hear these conversations on a regular basis. And what it comes down to is, I don't think they actually know what they want per se to an extent. Like I think they want things, but they really don't know what they want until they actually get it. And then they say, "Oh, I can accept that. I can deal with that," and then really don't want it. I think that's really what happens most of the time. Like a woman could say they want a whole bunch of things because it sounds good. It makes them feel good. Like you said, they've been busy. The guy could be a wordsmith, say the right things to them, understand, tug strings at their heart, and they say, "Oh yeah, I want that, and then when they actually get it, it's like, "Oh, I can't deal with I can't deal with that. I don't like that, or I thought I could, or no, I don't." You know what I mean? Because I think there's women out here that say they want kids but really don't want kids. They don't know what it takes to want kids. You know what I mean? I think there's women out here that say they want to get married, but they just think it's just it's just the wedding. They don't think about the marriage part. It's like it's a lot of things. A lot of women say they want a handsome, attractive man. Then they don't want to deal with the fact that they know that a lot of women are going to want them too. Or it's a lot of things that plays into a whole situation when a woman makes a decision. I really think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
For example, right? Like you got to do the work. For example, right? And I don't take this. Okay, say you have a job and you make $30,000 a year, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm just this man or woman. But your standards are, you say you've been watching TV. Now you want a high value man. Mm-hmm. So, but you 30, and let's say he 200. There is no way, unless that man is just because men are known to take a woman and bring her up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna see a woman that's already up and try to bring a man up who's not at that standard. Mm-hmm. But when you're trying to say you want this type of man, so now you're going to have to deal with a man that's always going to go. A man that barely has time for you because he's in his purpose. And you're not going to be able to keep up, or your time is not going to be used wisely to do your purpose. So you're going to have a lot of downtime because that job is where you stopped. You know what I mean? So he's trying to, so you're not going to be able to keep up. So when you barely see him and you don't spend the time that you think you should spend with him, now you're going to complain. Now you're not spending time, but you said you want a high value man. If you want a man that's going to get it, you have to know that he's not going to be a 5 o'clock at home every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
I went through that. I went through that before.
Wish we had old girl.
Yeah.
I went through that before. I dated a young lady. She wanted somebody that was basically high valued, and then like I said, I was always gone. And I remember our conversation. She was like, "Listen, like you ain't never home. Hey, I'm doing what I need to do financially to get where I want to get to." And she just was like, "Well, we're not spending no time together. But when time is available, we can spend time." Or match my energy some type of way. And we didn't last, so it was just that was a telling time. So I'm thinking like, well, that's like I just said, most women don't know what they want until they actually get it, and then they see they can't handle it. They really can't handle it, or they don't want it. Like it's crazy that there's so many women out here that feel that they want something, and then when they actually get it, they don't understand it, or they can't handle, they can't comprehend.
Go ahead and stoke them coals.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy out here.
Because it's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Like that man who has that, it's hard for him to keep up. So it's going hard for you to keep up, because you saying you want a high valued man, or you want a successful man, but in your mind, do you want to be successful, or you want the things that you see other people around, or you want to live the way that social media tell you to live? Right?
That too.
Hold on, we got a couple comments. This is Torre, friend of the show. Yes, some of the focus on the wedding to impress people they don't even like. When your main focus should be the marriage. Yeah. That's cool too. I'm gonna go to another one. Yeah. She said, when you're mature, you can tell when a person's intentions are not pure. Before you allow your emotions to get involved, people should prove themselves first. A person can't pretend but so long.
Yeah.
You're right. That's true.
Yeah. Now, I don't think it's got to be. You could be mature, but if you're not in tone with yourself,
that's who you got to be honest with first.
yeah. If you don't have, a lot of people, they say, I could be mature, right? But have no plan for myself. You see what I'm saying? So I can be mature and see, and you still can get food. You still can get food.
But you know what?
Yeah.
You know what I've seen though. What I have seen though, after a woman gets probably, I'm gonna use the word bamboozle, or get food, or gets hurt for a length of time, and they finally get out of that, they actually know what they want. They actually can see the BS coming before it hits them. Not before then, but after they actually got hurt, or something happened to them with that situation.
So that's like a growing pain.
Yeah.
That's something you got to go through.
Yeah, something that most women have. Yeah, that's the conversations I've had with several different women before. That's what it was. They had to go through something first, and then after that, they was able to dictate their life, or what type of man they could accept in their life, or see what it was I can't accept that. I don't can't accept, because I've been through that, or I see that. You know what I mean, like that.
Start vetting a little bit better, like you were saying, to start asking the right
questions. It don't work.
It
don't work. Hold up.
That's what up.
It don't work.
Look, see what she said, right?
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna get back to it. It don't work.
Yeah,
because you can see it, but now you got 4 baby daddies. No, that's not funny. That's not. I'm not saying that to be funny.
No, I mean,
because I'm not saying it because men. But now you got 4. Yeah. So you didn't see 4 dudes before you. So it happened to you once. It happened to you twice. It happened to you 3 times. Now it happened to you 4 times.
Okay, my question to that right there is this: so you don't think that out of them 4, maybe one of them was good, and she didn't realize it because she let the first one, the second one, and then the third one was good, and then she let the 4th one bamboozle.
I'm gonna let y'all have this
because I've seen situations like that.
Okay, no, don't talk about I'm gonna let y'all have this. No, don't sit
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. Men the same way. You know, like men, you can have 5 or 6 baby mamas. You've been bamboozled too.
Yeah.
You might have bamboozled yourself because you didn't think high of yourself, but messing with these women. Now, I had 3 kids before I was 21. I wasn't looking for love. I was caught up in lust. You know what I'm saying? So somehow I got bamboozled. So I ain't just gonna put this on the woman.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it on the man too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
Because and at that time I could have been playing with those women.
Yeah.
Or they lowered themselves just because at that time I was really all right. So you saw this and this and this. You saw everything that you would want a man to have material, but inside he wasn't a man yet.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? So I got you. You understand?
Based off of that.
And just because that you have this, that don't mean I'm gonna change.
Oh yeah.
Because this is what I'm used to.
Right.
Yeah.
And for a dude, that's probably what that means. Because dudes don't normally change. And that goes back to what the brother was saying. Because he ain't gonna change now that he with you.
Yeah. You're right.
You gonna change him.
Yeah.
No, that ain't how dudes work.
Yeah. And this Natalia Johnson. She said that's because there wasn't a plan in place for self. You didn't have a plan.
Right.
You know? But again, right? What if you're a young girl that had a baby at 16, right? Nobody showed you what a plan was.
Right.
You're right.
So you doing what you seen other people do, right? Let's say somebody else, you had an older sister in the house that had a baby at a young age. There's no standard. And the mother probably couldn't show you a standard. I don't know if the mother and the father was in the house because they didn't have no standard. And that ain't a bad thing, because when my man said ignorant, you can know ignorant. What's the meaning of ignorance the old man told us?
Just don't know.
Temporary not knowing.
No, yep. Mm-hmm.
Until you get around other people and you do know, because I was ignorant for a long time.
We always.
You know what I'm saying?
We still ignorant.
You say I'm still ignorant?
No, not you. I said we still are the way we be acting out
Boy,
here.
I was about to get you back.
Nah, man. I want no
You
problem.
talking about me?
No. But you gotta ask. You gotta ask. You gotta ask.
Yeah.
If it's on your mind, you gotta ask.
Yeah.
So hold on, I'm gonna go to these comments. Tori said, and this is true, high value has nothing to do with money or material things to me. Everyone defines high value differently.
That's true.
Yeah,
And
facts.
because you can be high value in money, but a high value dummy too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Some
saying?
people got a high value reputation.
Yeah.
That's what then others want to be
crazy.
affiliated with that.
Yo, it's crazy because you know, I ran with a bunch of dudes, right? And I had this dude. He was my homeboy, right? He wasn't really, he really couldn't speak to a woman, right? But he had a nice Benz. He had a nice Benz. So the club closed at 4:00, right? After 3:30, you didn't see him. You know why? He went to the parking lot to get the Benz to park it right in front of the door. So when you came out, you seen him. Yeah. And you know what we used to say? You can't pull that without your car.
Yeah.
Because he always did.
Yeah.
The numbers shot up.
Yeah.
With that car parked out there.
So, and at that time, a young lady, you walk, let's say if you got yourself together, right? Now he's sitting on the car, right? Big 500. You see, I said 500, right? With the seatbelts that go, with the seatbelts that go like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You open the door, the seatbelts go back like that.
Yeah.
Nice jewelry, dressed nice, but it's not what you want. Because right now, if I get you right now, impress you tonight, and back then we was going to Denny's. You know what I mean? After that Denny's, and what happened? I got you. The next morning, if you weren't in tune to what you want, if you was very in tune to your plan, like the young lady says,
Yeah.
you'd have walked past that Benz because that wouldn't impress you. But if that Benz got you, you thinking you in the car and you thinking, oh man, oh man, and you get back to his house, he has a nice condo or something. Got you. This is what I've been wanting. Now you done gave up everything that you stand on if you wasn't with that, and he got you.
Yep.
So when he hit, he don't call you no more. Is he a dog, or he gave you what you got what you wanted with the emotions? So you didn't let everything go.
And like I said, they
don't know.
They have to go through that. Sometimes some women have to go through that
Is he a
first.
dog? Did he sell
No,
it?
he didn't dog. He's not a dog.
He played his position.
He played his position.
You know what we supposed? You know
Because when
what
he left out that club at 3:30 to pull his car up the front, right?
Yeah.
He know what he was doing.
Yeah, and he knew he was fishing.
Yeah.
And like I said, most men are repetitive. Like, you gotta realize when women hear men say something to them and they don't like it or whatever, or they feel like it's disrespectful to, like, they're trying to talk to them, it's because it's worked on other women. So that's why men say it repeatedly. I've heard men use the same game, same line. What's it? It may not work on you, miss, but if worked on, it's gonna work on the one behind you, or if it worked on one of your friends.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't. That's how
And
that.
for what I need tonight and what I'm looking for tonight, I don't even need it to land on you.
Check this
I
out.
ain't even trying to deal with you and what you got to talk about.
Check this out. I had another friend. Yo.
That's why I'm fishing.
Check this out, man.
That's why I'm saying that.
Now that you say that, I had another friend, right? Had a 430 Benz. Park his Benz out in front of the club, right? He can be 0 for 10, 0 for 15. But at the end, he might be 1 for 20. Somebody bid.
Yeah, shoot.
Same line over and over again.
Shoot
yeah,
it.
keep shooting.
Shoot.
Hey yo, I remember we was in Greenville one night, man. After the club, I'm talking about the club. I think the club closed up there like 2:30 or something, right? Man, 4:30, 3:30, we still in the parking lot. I'm like, oh man, let's go. But you know, somebody got tricked. Got tricked by the Benz. You know what I'm saying? Got tricked by the jewels. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And today it's so easy to trick somebody because you can buy the big jewels. You could buy the big jewels and affirm it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can make payments on that joint.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things
You know what I'm
nowadays.
saying? You could get a Benz from a Turo spot.
Yeah.
Don't even own a car. Just got license.
Hold up, Vic. I'm gonna get to you, but and that goes to another thing that I say, right? Yeah. Now listen to this, okay? A picture used to be worth 1,000 words and meant something. You know what a picture is worth now? 1,000 likes and don't mean nothing.
I like that because it might get you 1,000 likes, but
Yeah,
it still ain't.
and
worth
you
it.
might see something that ain't even there.
Yeah, because it ain't necessarily real.
Perception is everything. Perception is everything.
Yeah, especially with his generation.
Yes.
Ain't putting you down on nothing, but go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like in any type of sales, whether I'm selling you on a personal level, on a business level, your perception of me matters a lot more than my actual value. You know what I mean? So perception is everything.
So when I put on that
they
suit,
selling they self
yeah,
for that perception.
The best quote is
Your perception of me.
Best
I need
quote
you to
is-
think I got it. It's up.
listen.
I can't sell you $1 million property in a $200 suit, right?
Ooh. Yeah.
Right?
If it's the right price, you can sell it to me.
Oh,
but for some people,
I can't come to $1 million property in a $20,000 Honda Accord.
Why not?
Because either you gonna think he's really saving money,
Yep.
or he's not the kind of person that I want to work with, which is not what you should do. Every time you see a realtor, they dress
Yep.
right, because you can't, unless you know them, you can't sell $1 million property in.
I mean, I understand that it makes sense, and I know that's traditional.
Or
but
you
I'm
gonna
just-
bite faster,
but I'm
you
just
gonna bite
saying
faster.
That's just kind of.
Because when you start,
I've been-
it's perception too. Because when you start, when you are the buyer at $1 million, you want to feel special. You want to feel like I'm on this level with this person. So this person that's coming to this person that's coming to sell me this property, and he probably spent $1,000 on his suit. He looks like what he's selling, so you are gonna buy because you want somebody to look the part of what you're being at that part. You know what I'm saying?
Do I?
Most people do.
Yeah, they said dress for the part. They always say that. Even when you go to an interview, they said dress for the part, for the position that you want. So that's how some people have to do. But like I said, the best quote about the whole perception thing is it's a lot of people that dress like they got money but don't have none. They don't.
Of course.
It's a lot of people that you look like money, but do you have any? You don't have none. Or you don't have it's anything. It's like not even just money, just period. Like you dress you hang around people with class, but do you have class?
Yeah.
You know, anything.
Bun B said, if you can look at a brother and tell how much he's worth, he don't got no money.
And see, that goes to like the do I? Because
Now check this out. Okay, you financially stable, right?
somewhat, yes. Yeah.
I'm just saying overall.
Over yeah.
You all right. You good. You tripping. Hey, yo, but yo, you don't have to wear $500 sneakers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nice whip. You got a nice whip, nice crib, but you can come out the house with shorts, Real Talk 360 shirt on. I can't count how much money you got.
Bingo.
But I know you're all right because I know you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but, and I know this because when I was younger, and the things that I was doing, I wanted to look like the part I was playing.
So
I wanted the big, I wanted the jewelry.
You wanted the
you know what I'm
chains
saying?
and- yeah.
I wanted I didn't want you to see me in an outfit twice.
The diamond earring.
Yeah. So, but
if you wanted
I didn't
with
have
the grill,
I didn't really have no real money. I had some change, but I didn't have no life changing money. You know what I'm saying? I had show money. What Jigga said, popular economy, it's all that money. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Show money.
So check this out. Let's go back to Victor, man, because when he on here, you know, it's always a good
Lord,
thing.
Uncut.
That's the game us men play. We set the hook with the material things, and the women fall for it each and every time. But they claim they tired of playing. They tired of games. Stop falling for the same trap.
That's what I said. Victor, no, he right.
We fishing. We go into the pond with the same bait.
Yep. Yep.
But you know, when I was young, right? When I was young, I wanted to be attracted to girls in school, right? Now I had no game and no intents. I just wanted some girls to like me.
Well, yeah.
So so I iron my clothes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Make sure I brush my teeth.
Right.
Overload on the cologne.
Probably did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, but my intentions were to attract
the opposite
little
sex.
girls,
Yeah.
but it was never to do something wrong. I wasn't playing no game then.
Right.
I was learning myself, but I was always told, yo, if you look nice, you could be ugly.
Look nice,
but if you
smell
look nice, smell good, somebody gonna like it.
Mm-hmm. And then you grow up and you start seeing that be reinforced with some of the success of some people who dress good, smell good, in there, huh?
Yeah. Tory back, man. These filters is something.
Yeah,
and people have the audacity to get mad at me when I don't recognize them in person.
Oh,
ooh,
That's
1,000 words, man. Yeah, 1,000 words. That picture don't mean nothing.
Nope.
The picture is for the moment and the plan that you're trying to do right now. Like, check this out. It's for the restaurant, right? Let's say I want people to look at the restaurant that's coming, right? I know if I put some pictures on Facebook with me and my kids, right, I'm gonna get like 100 likes. So I come right behind it with Greenleaf or Live Transportation.
Right.
So when you see that, you probably gonna scroll down and see.
Hey.
So you know the plan.
Right.
So now if I'm a slick dude, I'm gonna put the Maserati up there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm put on on Facebook when they say about when they say about, you make that thing real good. How many times you see? There's so many goddamn CEOs on Facebook, man.
So many CEOs,
so many entrepreneurs on Facebook,
on the internet.
so many models, so many influencers. No, everybody's everybody right now is what does it say?
Digital creator. Yep.
Yeah, a digital creator or a content creator.
Content creator.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but back to the women.
Sounds great.
It's not our fault.
Oh no,
it's not our fault.
No. That's why I said earlier I would hold my associates, co-workers, family members. I hold them accountable. You was in control.
It's a sell or be sold to world. You know what I mean? Everybody's selling something. If they ain't selling something, you buying something. So it's either sell or be sold.
You selling or buying.
You either consumer or you being consumed.
There you go.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Women pimping themselves out for material. Oh, hello, this is Victor White. Women pimping themselves out for material things a man has.
Yeah.
You will give up You will give up
the
goods for a possibility to be the man who has it going on, or knowing you probably aren't the only one, but still you want to be chosen. Women, please choose better.
Yeah, Vic. Look at Vic. I like it.
That's cool.
What's up, Vic? I don't even normally agree with
But dude,
Vic.
My thing is this though: it are some women also not putting in the time with certain people? Like some people might not have some men might be out there bamboozling the women, right? Really, selling them a dream. But then there might be some actual men that have probably minute flaws that they can probably work with and help. That's right, but they probably just giving up because they been hurt before and they think that this is not going to go nowhere. Just like we spoke earlier, you say, right? We said if a woman's of a little bit of a higher value than a man, she's not going to bring him up to her level. More than likely, it's not going to happen.
A lot of them,
yeah, it's not going to happen. It's like I said, but I just think as people, most of the time, we don't give other people a chance. Though it's crazy. We don't give people enough chance. Like, I mean, I can understand. Like, if you got hurt in a previous relationship, doesn't mean that everybody's gonna do the same hurt.
I'm not to blame for the pain that was caused by previous cats. You don't know that. So check this out. This is what I used to do, man. When I came home, man. I came home with close to nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when I started, I got my money up, got me a 1998 Monte Carlo black, whole bunch of whole bottle of Armor all on the tires. It was clean though. So check this out. I used to meet women, right? But I always dress nice and things like that. And I don't know if my intentions had changed yet because I just came home, so I was getting back to society. But I would meet women. And at that time, I know they was making more than me, so I go in the house. I start counting bills. If I was like, shit, too many bills. I might got to get out of here.
You was counting their bills?
Yeah, counting their bills. Straight up, man. I count my girl now. Counting bills. You know what I mean? Shoot, man.
Man, make that adjustment.
Yeah, man.
You have to survive.
Yeah, but
that's what you hunting for.
At that time, I knew I wouldn't be able to hold the interest of a high value woman who has her stuff together and who has plans, who has integrity and things like that. Because to me, I had integrity and stuff like that, but I didn't know how to use integrity. You know what I mean? You know the difference I'm saying? I knew there's integrity. I knew there's certain stuff that I just believed in, right? But I knew I would do no good for her right now. You know what I'm saying?
And see, so your transformation was happening then when you realized that because like I said,
Bingo.
the most you know what I mean? Because most men that of a mature level would understand that and know like, oh, I can't really do nothing for this woman, so I'm not gonna waste her time because my time probably gonna be limited with her.
No, or she's gonna show you that you ain't ready.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, I didn't have one time the girl want to go out to eat. I ain't had no money, so I just got mad. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going. You know what I'm saying?
You just got mad.
Got mad. You know how you started arguing. So I wouldn't have to go, man. You know what I'm saying?
You did that?
I did that. I wouldn't always me right now, Corey.
Oh man, that's crazy though.
Yeah, I've done that
did
before.
that,
I agree.
You did that before too?
Yeah. Someone asked me like, "Yo, hey, I want to go out." The female never said that she was gonna pay. She just said, "What?" I was like, "Yo, I ain't trying to go nowhere. I'm tired or something." You know what I mean? Like, like you making some stupid excuse.
These days they say they grinding.
Because you know why? Because you know why?
Y'all crazy, man.
You know why? Because you know why? Because you're. As a man, we're prideful, so you're not gonna be proud. You're not gonna tell a woman, "Hey, I ain't got no money right now," because now you already know she's gonna look at you differently. You're gonna feel like she's gonna look at you differently. Hey, I ain't got no money for us to go out. I can't afford to pay for us to go out tonight. I'm broke. You can't tell a woman you broke, especially if you're trying to talk to her. So best thing to do, you're gonna
How y'all
create
was
something.
when y'all did that?
Yeah, I was fresh out of penitentiary. I was 30, man. Yo, because first of all, first of all, I'll check this out. First of all, I got to tell you, I just came from doing 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even more of a reason why I can keep it a buck with you.
I will tell you that. But now I didn't tell you I got 6 kids. I got 4 kids. I had 4 kids then, 5 kids. Child support tearing my ass up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a nice whip with a big ass note on it. You know what I mean?
So yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, man,
on that second chick, if child support came out, my insurance and my car came out, one time my check said $65, man.
I'm telling you.
That's that thing when we was talking about before, though. That's your truth.
Yeah.
That's your truth.
But I was trying.
Yeah, I'm telling you. But
So you think that if you say that you won't be able to hit, you wouldn't be able to hit.
I ain't even think about hitting. It's just because now I ain't even think about hitting. That ain't the main thing. Because I didn't went 5 years without it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now I do want to. I did at that time want to. I hope that led to that. But financially and the mess I had going on, not mess. I ain't even gonna say it's mess. It's just I had to figure out a whole new way of life. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time having a job. I ain't even know I could stand up for 8 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had to.
Oh man.
So the thing is I had to try to do that, and now really, I'm telling you, I'm 30, but I'm 25, but I still got the emotions of when it comes to a woman from when I was 25. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think in the last 9 years, I just got that together. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's really still playing the game, but I wasn't playing the game intentionally to hurt.
Yeah.
You was protecting yourself.
Yeah.
Like I
but
said.
I didn't want to. Nobody knew. I was down. Low with some bread for a little while.
But you was protecting your
just had to find another way to hustle.
Your ego and your pride. And not wanting to be able to.
But you got to understand where I came from, though.
Right.
Yeah. I came from playing those games. I came from if if she a 9 or a dime, I got her. You know what I'm saying? So now I had to come back. I don't got no bread like I used to have. So I had to reinvent myself. Reinvent myself is, you know, kind of mature, long. Scary. Yeah. And I don't think I was scared, but I just knew that I just didn't know how to make a change. I didn't know how to make a change because I never seen nobody change. When I came back home, I seen a certain type of dudes that I used to run with, and I knew I didn't want to be 50 and still playing them immature games. Because I think if you 50 and you still got 5 and you trying to get it, ain't no way you're going to be able to have 5. Because with the things I do now, 1 is enough.
Yes.
Yeah. 1 is enough. And you can't call them 5 and get money at the same time. Could you call 5 women, okay, your situation you married right now, April, this just a situation.
Yeah.
There's no way for you to raise your kids the way you want to raise your kids.
Right.
Love your wife the way you want to love your wife, and still have 3 or 4 more to talk to. Ain't enough time. Something's going to get neglected.
Yeah, there's no way possible. I always say that. Like I don't have the strength. I don't have the mental capacity to have another woman because my wife takes up enough of that already. So I can't imagine giving another woman that same type of energy that I give. I would never be happy.
That's a lot of conversation.
Yes. I'll be so miserable. Yeah, I'll be so miserable. I can see somebody saying to me like, "What's wrong with you?" I'll be like, "This in my head, nothing wrong." Yeah.
But they ain't there to talk.
This is my cousin Katasha, right? She said, "Why not just tell her that?" Right?
Yeah.
Now, some women say, "Just tell me." They don't want to hear you broke and you don't got no money.
They don't, man.
But they would say, "Just tell me," or "Just let me choose." When it's another woman.
Yep.
But they don't want to hear you don't got no bread.
No, they don't. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I never met a woman that ever wanted to hear their man say they broke or they ain't got no money or that something was.
Unless y'all been together for a minute and they seen what happened. But if I'm coming you straight up, baby, broke. Only thing I got to do is conversation. I know they say conversation rules the nation, but shoot, conversation ain't buying nothing these days.
And I've heard conversations like that. I've heard talk on the radio like they just like females call in and say things like that. They say, "Hey, I wanted to go out here. He couldn't take me there, but this dude could, so I went with him." Like, come on, like, you think that was still going on back in the day?
Trying to dope, but the dope boy turning me on. Hey man, come on, man. Yeah. You heard the lady on the Breakfast Club said a $50,000 a year trash truck driver couldn't do nothing for her.
Yeah.
So how I'm gonna do something for you? I got $1,500 and 8 got to go to my car payment, my insurance, and the other 4 got to go to child support. What can I do for you?
And you got $65 left, and that's
$65 left.
And that's gotta be for the gas, so I can get back and forth to work to make the next check.
And I might, and back then I might misuse that $65 to get me a bootleg pair of AirPods.
I guess.
Straight
like
out with it.
Get some bubble gum and
let me get to this comment. Let me get to this.
Get a 100 pack and some bubble gum.
Hey yo. I remember I heard a dude say, "Baby, the only thing I got to you is a hard time with bubble gum."
That's it.
I said, "What?" I said, "Yo, man, what about?" Oh, I got you. Hey yo. Well, Katasha said she's down with you. If she's down with you, she's with you no matter what. Pride.
Yeah.
Go both ways. You can find some good women now.
Yeah.
But you gotta be now. Cynthia Sam, this is Veronica's sister, man. She was supposed to come on the show one time. She ain't never made it.
Boo.
Just be honest. Some women understand. And you know, they do have some women that will understand.
See?
Yeah.
That's what and listen.
They do have some women that understand.
All I know is I slept. I just, a long time ago, I started sleeping and not sleeping. I started resting. When you start living your truth, man, and you can walk in your truth and you ain't got to do that, man. And if you doing that, then, I mean, you and your story, your journey, I can only respect and understand where you're coming from. But I'm just thinking like, man, that had to make it even, that pressure had to be even like doubly down on you now. Because now I'm got to maintain an image.
Yeah. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, man. Check this out.
That's hard.
I'm glad everybody wore bootleg back then. Shouts out to Coochie. But check this out. Hey, yo, check this out, man. The woman that does understand, I'm gonna take you to a movie. Idris Elba, Gabrielle Union. She understood my man when she seen him raising his kids
And going through what she was going through.
Kids.
Yep.
What her friends say?
Leave him alone. Basically, yeah, like
Yeah.
Oh, is it Daddy's little girl?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know what we was talking about.
Yeah, he was
So when she do understand,
It's dope. It's
you got the ears over here telling you, the miserable ones telling you, no, stay with us. You know what I mean? Now you didn't seen a good man. He got 3 kids, but you didn't seen the integrity of this man, and he's a great man.
yeah.
But you got him over here. Oh no, you're a lawyer. You're a lawyer. That's when the titles come in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hold on, we got one.
She was
Charlene Gardner.
She was well.
I like Miss Gardner.
Hey.
She is great with kids.
Appreciate the comments, y'all.
She is the heart of Darlington Middle School.
Okay.
McDonald Middle School.
All right.
She said, understand your truth.
Word.
When you can't do that, it makes the transition of life beneficial.
Exactly what
That's
you,
it.
what you
Yeah,
just said. What you
man.
just said,
I'm
Corey.
telling you,
Yep.
y'all. I mean,
That's
it just the air is cleaner,
Hold up.
sky's brighter.
Big Back. We should got it. We need to have a little thing for Vic. When Vic come in on now, that's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, the big uncut man. What you talking about?
Vic said,
I don't go ahead.
he said, I don't want a high value woman because the moment I feel like she's trying to play me, he said, on some little boy mess, I'm out.
See?
I've dated one high value woman and she was a doctor. I felt like a hoe. Relationship. I definitely wouldn't do it again. Well, at least not this month. But that's could be true though. I mean, in some aspects, that could be true.
Oh my God, man.
That could be true though. I'm telling you.
He felt like a hoe.
Check this out. Check this out.
Come on.
Somebody said BS.
Yeah, now this is my boy here in North. He from Charlotte, by the way of Indiana. He
what's
said,
happening?
"Boo, SHIT."
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come
Tasha,
on, man.
your mentality had to change. If you're in the same mental space, you're going to move the same. When your mental change, you do different.
That's
You're
facts.
right. You're right.
Amen, sister.
Wrong woman.
Yes, it's that wrong woman. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hold
a lot
on.
of times it
Yeah.
is. Wrong woman, wrong man.
Men are willing to sacrifice for women. I haven't met a woman that will sacrifice for a man.
That's true. We just spoke
Who
about that
said
earlier.
Hand
Yep.
clap. Can I get that? Well, clap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on. I can't say, man. I can't say that.
I ain't gonna say.
I can't say
I
that.
just like the.
Yeah. But yeah,
I second
I can't say
motion,
that.
though, 'cause I'm just talking about percentages, the numbers. When we talk about the numbers,
Yeah. It is. It's a big discrepancy.
I'm sure
between-
it is.
yeah.
Miss Gardner back. That's not true.
Uh-oh.
He said,
If you're telling me you're broke, what's the plan? Got to have a plan.
See?
If you don't have a plan, then yes, it would be hard to accept. I don't have any money. What's the plan? But see, I always had a plan.
Yeah.
But my dreams so big.
Yeah.
You know what? If you ain't never seen it before, then you wouldn't understand.
I can.
Because I came from having. I've always dreamed big.
But you gotta.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if. Yeah,
But I
if you
refuse. And you know what? And I refuse to humble myself.
ain't- I mean, but if that's your dream and you at a point where that's your truth, you should be able to share that. If you wasn't playing no games now.
But
Yeah,
most of the time,
not playing games, but they wouldn't understand. You can, if you ain't never saw what I saw, even though how I got it, I still saw how to get it.
But
you know what I'm saying?
It's the past now, but I wanted you to be cool with that.
Her or me?
If they don't believe it, however that is, but guess what you said?
What?
Your truth.
But I always just kept it to myself. But I always kept my plans to myself. Because one thing I do hate is, like I said, yo, I'm gonna make $100,000 next year. I'm gonna make $100,000 next week.
Yeah.
And you say, and I know you wouldn't. You say, oh man, you ain't gonna do that. You gonna give me every reason not to do that. And I could never let anybody tell me, put their limits on me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Even when I had $5,
Yeah.
see,
I was still thinking $1 million.
See, that's the thing though, because me, and that's probably
Yeah.
why we click, because I would have been like, how you gonna do that? Because I want to do it too.
And I loved explaining it to you.
There you go. And there we go.
And that's what have been my joy,
it's-
explaining it to
and
you.
there you go. It take
and
off.
appreciate if you to sit there and listen, because You know, one thing I like about you, when it hit you, you say,
I'm a horrible liar.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible liar.
Listen.
I've accepted that truth a long time ago. I'm telling you, it's written all over my face, my body language, and everything, man. So when I'm talking about walking in your truth, man, you got to be brutally and bluntly honest at times, even with yourself.
Yeah, but see, another thing too, though, I see. I'm come from like something what Jamel came from, but only thing different with me was I felt in my time when I was in my low that I didn't want nobody around. I didn't want to deal with a female, even though I might have seen a lot of females that was attractive. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I just kept my head low and grind
because you was on that mission.
Yeah, and then that's what the thing was that it was crazy because when I was grinding, that's when I attracted more females. Like I'm like, yo, I'm not ready for you right now.
Chase
I'm not ready for you right now because I knew that if this girl wanted to go out, I ain't got no money for that.
Yeah,
or no time probably.
Yeah,
that's what they say. You chase the dream, you won't have. You won't never have to chase a woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's like that's how I felt. Like I feel like when you in a situation and you trying to get somewhere, you just gotta put your head low, and then you'll get the right person. Will get you'll attract the right person.
You gotta make that circle
smaller. Yes,
you gotta make that circle small. You gotta make that circle. Period, man.
Yeah,
damn near.
Yep.
Hold on, Tasha back. Some women not looking for help, however, to build.
And that's
you help them build.
Yep.
If they not, then that's when you just come with the bubble gum.
Yeah, but you
cause look, just cause we ain't listen. Depending on where you are in life, don't get it twisted. Depending on where we are in life, I probably do just want to have sex with you. That's it. That's it's physical.
Hey,
I ain't trying to get married. I ain't trying to settle down. I ain't trying to do all that. So if we ain't trying, I ain't trying to answer all them. I'm gonna walk in my truth, and I'm trying to do my thing right now. So you in or out?
Yeah.
And like my man, I might go 1 for 20.
Yeah.
But
ninth inning.
Hey.
Yep.
Bases loaded.
Let's go.
Yep.
Hey, check this out.
Yo, the comments are lit.
Hey, yo. Victor said, Tasha, my cousin. Tasha lied. I asked her to pay for my food one time at Applebee's, and she looked like she did here because I taught her. She seen it. Hey, yo, she seen it up close.
But look, hey, yo, but look at Tasha comment below that, way below that. He said, you act like you a low, what she said,
You act like a low value
man. You act like a low value man. They say he was one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Then Vic said, who me?
Yep. A hit dog will holler.
Y'all are funny tonight, bro.
Yeah. No, hey, check this out. She said, Charlene, mature mindsets on both parties. It take time.
It does.
Exactly, Tasha.
Yeah.
You just have not met her yet, Joseph. Joseph Barry, he met her. He got a good one. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
What she say? Mel, I know you can't say that. Pride and humility.
See?
Can hurt you.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey.
What it say? Pride is right before the downfall, right?
What?
Right
What?
before.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you got to keep some, but not enough to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But you got to realize when
I'm saying going through that situation at that. I mean, if she can't, bro, you just, you know what I'm saying, you just got out.
Yeah.
Well, what you expect?
But you know, sometimes it doesn't, because you know why? Most women don't understand the backstory, or they don't want to understand the backstory, or they might have heard, like, not even just women. I'm going to say people. They always, you know, go off of what they heard, what they think, instead of actually accepting the truth. So, say for instance, you used to be a ball player, and now you bankrupt. They're gonna a person gonna say, "Oh, he still got money. He ain't bankrupt." You know what I mean? Because they going off of what they heard. But instead of coming to you asking you, "Hey, are you bankrupt?" or you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. People live off of what they've heard instead of actually going to the source and asking for the answer. So that could have been the situation with Mel at that time. He could have came home. He told her, and she wasn't really believing it. Like, nah, he got money. He was like, he got a nice car, so he still got money. He just don't want to spend it with me. You know, he probably, you know, anybody could think that.
But you know what? I didn't have to lie. If I went back to Kansas,
yeah,
it'd have been a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm Peg's homeboy and I'm Lodge's brother. So you didn't know what to expect from me. Only thing they know, he just came home, or they might have heard it. Well, he had it at one time.
Yeah.
But a lot of the women I was meeting, they didn't know me. But I look nice, kept my hair cut.
Yeah, so like I say, so yeah, some people that's how they go off for things. Yeah,
and like I said,
you can look like money but not have money. I told you that's good enough. Yeah,
but you know, but the thing is,
I got some truth to give you too.
Yeah, in my mind,
truth.
In my mind, and my plan was, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back. Right. Take some time. I'm gonna get back.
What's the plan?
Yeah.
If I'm 2 weeks out, I've been thinking about this. I can't lay it out, but I do have. You know what I'm saying? That leads to more conversation.
Charlene Garner, dreaming big doesn't mean you're dumbed down. Paint the picture for them. Show me. Yep. I am a show me type of individual, and everything my husband and I have come from the picture being made. My husband was straight from the streets of New York, Marcy, projects, drugs, money, sex. When he met me, I had my own business, a house, cars, kids, and freshly divorced. When we met, we both had needs, and we made it clear in the beginning. Here we are, 17 years later. When he grind, I grind, but we had to understand, and that's true. And that's true. I give you that. I saw y'all on Facebook too on your thing. But you know what? I've always, even though like when I got older, right? To my girl I met now, even though when I went in, I counted her bills, right? Mm-hmm. But I knew I could contribute something in that situation. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't me taking away from. So now we stand even. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I wasn't gonna move in her house. But now,
right,
we stand even, and when you can now, there was no games. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing no games. You know what I mean? Right. But you can build, and I still try to. She puts it, but I still try to. Now it's my responsibility. Now if I'm be with this woman and marry this woman, so now she's my responsibility to bring her up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if she ain't never seen it before, it's a hard job. But when they see it, it's cool. It goes the right way. Mm-hmm. Hold up. Vic. I'm tired of reading.
Oh, my goodness.
The biggest hater, in my opinion, be the ones you lay with. Once she may have to step out of her comfort zone for a chance to make her power move, she'd rather go to Dubai, which is ridiculous because we have saved that $13,000 and went to Conway and had sex in the back seat. Why go around the world for the same two positions?
See, I told y'all. Soon as I told y'all. I tried to tell you.
Listen, I understand his concept though, what he's saying though, but and no, because what he's saying is that majority of women will rather waste money on a trip where they're going to do the same thing where you could do it somewhere locally and spend less money. Like you said, why would you waste $13,000 to go to Dubai where you could go to Conway, Myrtle Beach, somewhere, or something that's just as romantic? And what you going to do? You're going to sightsee and do the same two positions like you said. So I can understand that whole aspect, but sometimes it's for the experience. And if you pay,
so check this out.
Yeah,
experience don't pay shit.
You're right. It don't.
But check this out now. If you have a plan, right? Mm-hmm. If you have a plan and your plan is right and you bet on your plan,
you ask me for the plan.
If she not with that, you got to have it in your mind,
right,
in your heart, that if she ain't with this plan,
come on, say
that's gonna better y'all.
Come on,
leave.
Thank you.
Yeah, because when it,
I'm a product of that. I left.
Because when it comes out to it, it's your plan. Your plan is to uplift her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got to be able to, if you so in tune with your purpose,
right?
If you so in tune with your plan,
come on, man, we focused.
Leave.
Mm-hmm.
Leave.
That's exactly what I did.
Because you're gonna be miserable.
I hate it. No disrespect to anybody who do, but I don't think nobody got no chains on nobody now.
They don't. But you know what? You know what it is? But you know what it is? So many men get comfortable and they're scared to leave a woman or whatever. Because listen, I remember when I first left the young lady that I was with before my wife, and I invested 5 years, but she didn't see the plan that I had. Like she wasn't. Y'all
ain't have no prior discussion about the plan.
Yes, we had prior discussion.
So why would the plan change? Because 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years into it?
You know why? Because I think this is what happened. We relocated from somewhere where she had it, and then when we came down here, she didn't have it. She had to start over, and I don't think she had that fight in her no more. You understand what I'm saying? So she was somewhere where she was making it. I'm talking about, oh, I got it, and then she decided to relocate, and she wasn't getting it, but she had somebody else that was help assist getting it, but took advantage of it, and I felt like, okay, well, we can do this together. Let me help y'all do this. Because at the time, okay, my example was this. at the time my credit wasn't the best, so I seeked out. I read things. What's the name? I started getting my credit to the best, and you could tell the difference over the years. When we was back home, I didn't have a car. Came down here, I still didn't have a car. So I really basically drove her vehicle for a while. So I was like, man, I'm tired of this. Like, I need to have my own vehicle. Let me get my credit where it could be at, so I go get my own vehicle. And once that changed, and I started asking, you want me to help you out get yours to a certain level? And that changed. I got the vehicle. Everything went left.
Yeah. Well, you gotta be like we said. You gotta leave
Because you're not dependent.
Yeah. So
You don't have to ask.
Yeah.
She can't Jody you no more.
Yeah. She saw that and she like, hold up, where this come from? Like, she didn't see it coming. So where this come from? So then things started getting haywire, and I just was like, listen, you're not following what the plan that we should be at.
Yeah.
We're both of an age where there's no more time to play around. We're going into our second half of our life. Yeah. If your life expectancy is 100, we're going into the second half of our life.
Your life expectancy is 78. They say
yeah. But I mean, if you want to, I think if you want to live a certain age, you can. Depends how you treat your body.
You gotta leave. You gotta get out.
Yeah.
It's like being in a toxic relationship.
And
any type of
left.
physical, mental, any type of verbal, whatever abuse you in, man. Get out.
Joe Alexander, we call him main event.
Fuck around and die. I mean, excuse me. Mess around and die. And
Mel, why is there so many complacent men and women? Meaning comfortable is being in a mediocre relationship and not a uplifted and meaningful relationship.
Yep. That's why you got. That's why
uplifting, meaning relationships are not comfortable.
They're not.
They're not comfortable at all,
and that's why people.
Go ahead.
Okay, and that's why people that's comfortable are in the situation they are in. Just like you said, you said it's not comfortable,
and you got to work.
Yeah,
you got to work.
It's a lot of work.
Check this out, Tasha. Check this out. Men get inferior when she could take you both to Dubai and don't ask you to contribute. The trip is on me, not me.
Yeah,
you can pay in a minute. Yeah, she take the trip. You know what? She pay for everything. Cool. Well, it's still coming from the same. But if she can take me, that's cool. I'll pay for everything in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of dude. No. See, that's when you got to check what type of dude you is. Because I wouldn't care if a woman made more than me. If you're in the same house, I don't care if a woman made more than me. It goes to the same house. You know what I'm saying? Especially if y'all got kids, she accept your kids, you accept your kids. It's all go. Hey, yo, make it.
We both on.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna abuse it. Big the white.
Oh man.
Every rich woman I know got her money through death or divorce. No matter how you boss up, your seed money can come through the pain and suffer for some man. I'm no woman woman basher, but I pay attention to what I see.
Wow.
Not all of them, Vic. Not all of them.
You be starting sentences with every.
Let me pack my bag.
Stop playing.
Hold up. They take work. People not willing to do the work, Joseph.
You're right. People do not want to do work.
Katasha Danielle, I ain't going to have fun.
He said, he said if someone pay for it, he not gonna have fun.
That's my cousin, facts.
He ain't gonna have fun?
Yeah, he said he ain't gonna have fun if she pay for it.
Wow, Vic.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have fun.
Me too. Fun.
Shut up.
What?
Man, please.
Man, I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Check this out.
My wife take me out to dinner. I'd be like,
Hey,
Listen.
She ain't gonna pay for no food.
Like, put that.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
Shrimp.
The worst times I had is when I paid for it and stuff. I'm like, man, I'll be looking at the account, I'm like, damn, I paid all this for this.
But you know, but if we got a plan,
Yeah.
and that takes too much out of that plan, we ain't going to Dubai.
Yeah, you right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if the timing ain't right. Come on, man. What we doing?
Hey, listen, when my wife pay for stuff, I tell her, like, we go out to eat and my wife pay for it, and the waitress come, I'm like, we trading places tonight. Remember the Usher song?
Yeah.
I'm like, we trading places tonight.
You know what I say?
I'm like, slide that over to her.
I said, why you always give it to the man?
They do.
So you always give it to the man. So
Because
you set the woman up already.
But I will say is this, because they probably don't want to be what the dude may consider disrespectful. Because like my man just said, he wouldn't have fun.
Yeah, that's some old dudes.
He wouldn't have
That's
fun.
some old dudes, and then they got to pay for everything.
But listen,
and with the numbers,
but why did you
most men probably
sit in the middle
do
of the
pay.
table then? You can just sit in the middle of the table.
Some do put in the middle of y'all, right?
The smart ones do.
Yeah. I get a lot of them that get passed right to me.
Yeah.
That's how it be.
That's crazy,
It hurt
man.
my feelings.
Man, we had an hour and 14.
I couldn't even get my little
Got
time.
an hour 14.
Yeah, we got to talk
We
about
got to hold that
Oh, I
again.
thought-
Yeah,
I thought that was it.
We got to hold that
it.
again.
Yeah, we got to hold that again.
Yo, check this out, man. Don't worry about what a person think about you. Don't worry about it.
Too much.
If you got a business, I want you to know, this is to the business owners. Everybody don't got to support you for you to keep going.
No.
Everybody don't support you.
Yo, and sometimes your prices, they can question your price because life is all about negotiations. If they question your prices, it's not always because they're broken, they can't afford you. You might be overpriced. Because when I'm looking at it now, this price is going up, but service is going down.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A loaf of bread costs $4.39 honey wheat. You know what I mean? Wheat bread, $4.39. But you can't make the same sandwiches, the same amount of sandwiches you should make off that Marita bread. It's less.
They got less slices.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Straight
it's
up.
going up.
My name is Jamel Lai. This is 119 Media Group Real Talk 360. I enjoyed that you spend time with us today. I didn't know it was going to get like this, but it got like that. My name is Jamel Lai. I got Corey Grant over there. I got Tori Chadwick on there, freshly married. And to my left, I got the 119 Media Financial Planner. If you want to holler, tell them how these people can get in touch with you, man.
They can email me at ericjmccauley@gmail.com.
Yeah. And if you want to grow your business credit, if you want to get your credit right, holla at my man. No, holla at me and I'm going to tell him. All right.
Get your cut. There you
Yeah.
go.
All right, we out.
Deuces.